Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Tuesday, January 27th. Nice update today in the market. Not, big upside, but as you can see here on the 15-minute chart, we finally got our golden cross on the 15-minute time frame. That is when the 50-day moving average crosses up through the 200-day moving average, and we had that happen couple of hours before the close. As I mentioned, when this happens, we typically see a 2 to 300 plus point rally on the Dow. Tomorrow we have the Fed meeting, well, the second day of the Fed meeting, and rates are not going to drop any lower at 0%, but expect a lot of ingenious plans to come out of the Fed for addressing the issues. And right now, the futures are up huge. Financials are running big time in after hours. You've got Bank of America and Citigroup up pretty big. A lot of talk about the Obama administration giving details about their bad bank program. I had mentioned that this was coming and that it was going to be our excuse for running the market. And looks like tomorrow is going to be a good day if you're long, not if you're short. As I mentioned, target, at least near term target, is the 8,500 area. If we look at the daily chart, we've been chopping around in this tight range, and we're looking for 8,500 plus at least. We're looking at a positive MACD cross if we get a rally tomorrow. And one thing to note, as you can see, let me scroll down a little more. Stochastics are under 20. The last three times we've had stochastics under 20 and then a move up above 20, we've seen about 1,000 point rally within 1 to 5 days. So not saying we're looking for 1,000 points, but odds are pretty damn good that we're going to at least see a move to 85 to 8,700 in the near term. SMH very, very strong today. We had 10 million in volume in the first 90 minutes. It kind of eased off like it did in the rest of the market, although we did end the day double our average volume on the SMH. And like I said a week ago, and that moron analyst came out and bashed the SMH and the chip stocks, the bottom was very likely in. And we've got very increasing buy volume over the last few days. We've got RSI breaking up 50. On bounce volume, check that out. We've broken that trading range we've been in since October. Very, very bullish. And stochastics also extending. So, we should at least see the 19s tested on this SMH move over the coming days. Just a quick mention on the VIX breaking down as we expected. Should follow oil, the oil chart when it was at 100, and just plunge over the next few days. Stars are aligning for the longs near term. Our stem cell plays hit our targets yesterday. Little pullback today. Big part of the reason was that idiot Kramer was on bashing the stemmers last night, telling his sheeple to take their profits, even though he never told his sheeple to get in. But obviously, his hedge fund cronies have been caught short. This pullback was to be expected. The simple fact, if you're long, that moron Kramer has said sell the stem cell stocks should make you happy. That clown is never right about anything. He is the proverbial contrarian indicator. If he doesn't like stems, it means all is good. We've still got Obama coming up. Watch the shorts that entered the stem cell stocks today get squeezed tomorrow on the market rally. Pullbacks, if we get anything under 52 cents, would look to, add to our positions on this one. STEM, hit over 3, has pulled back. Would be very surprised if we don't see STEM gap as well tomorrow. So we'll be looking at this one for scalp play. With financials up pretty big, our our ETF on the financials, UYG, is trading nicely higher in after hours 350s. Target, as I mentioned, is the 20-day exponential. Right now, that's at 423. We would probably need Citigroup in the 4s and Bank of America in the 8s for this to hit. But, we've got the Fed tomorrow and the bank bailout plan, and the financials really loving action in after hours. Granted, we've got Wells Fargo reporting earnings tomorrow morning, so nothing is a lock just because it looks really, really good in after hours. New plays. CPST, we've got a nice symmetrical triangle forming here. Stops 80 cents on this one. Target 95 cents plus, at least in the near term. BCON was a nice winner for us yesterday. Pullback today, but this is a great play on Obama's, infrastructure plus, wind and alternative energy. Any dips under 45 cents would be looking to add to positions on this one. EEE trading alert yesterday had mentioned large insider buying over the last week, stock buyback, and this great chart setup. We broke first resistance today, and there really isn't a whole lot of resistance on this one until the 70-cent area. Any pullbacks to the 33-cent and under area would consider buying this one. Looks like a very nice medium-term play for us. All the indicators look really, really good on this one near term. XTLB, we've been sitting in this one patiently for the last month, and all of a sudden today this stock just decided to break out. We had a really tight pinch on the chart and it just went boom today. No resistance until the 50-day moving averages. That is at 21 cents. We're now sitting on a 100% gain on this one right now, so don't feel bad if you feel the need to take some profits off the table on this one. But you know, this one's actually higher in after hours and didn't pull back, so it looks very, very good. Technicals are very strong on this one right now. And you know, looks like the run has begun. NRTLQ Nortel. As I've been saying, we've been waiting patiently for this one to break out and do its bankruptcy run. Stocks, when they go bankrupt, always have a bankruptcy run. Lehman Brothers, WAMU, etc., etc., etc. We're looking for a 50% move on this one near term. Canadian budget is this evening, and you know, there's rumors that Nortel is going to get some sort of cash out of it. Irregardless, volume has died off on it, and this one looks ready for a nice little run near term. Very strong support at 7 cents, which surprised me. I thought it would go lower. So, you know, this one could be readying for a move, and when it goes, it should go pretty big over 1 or 2 days. GMBT, still sitting on this one, not really doing much, but, you know, we're going to sit on it. Looked like it was going to break out today, but little traders just watching the market, you know, bailed on it. So, you know, it is what it is. And we're just going to sit with our stops at 30 cents and wait for the move above 40. That's it for the video tonight. It's going to be a very interesting day tomorrow. The futures say it's going to be very nice for us longs. Again, anything can change, but we've got the Fed likely to announce some new ways to pump liquidity and make banks lend. We've got talk floating around in after hours about a bad bank being formed, which will jam the financials. And when the financials jam, the market will jam. So things look really good near term. We've had some very nice winners. CBAI was our little stemmer play. We're up 300% on that one. And, you know, our stemmers, don't feel bad about them. We can add back. You know, it's just an inevitable pullback in the stem cell plays. Obama still has yet to talk and, you know, reverse the Bush bill. So there is more action coming to those. And that's it. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.